Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late, my retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright, it was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Thank you.
Look, boy, I'm a legend, but bound my presence. Don't test me, I'm ready. My drip like Hokage. See you and I, we both had nothing in common. I move like Kakashi, I do shit a bro.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Holiest. You already know what it is. Listen, we're chilling, we're kicked back, legs up, relaxing. You already know the deal. All right, yo, you know the deal. PS5 giveaway at 3,000 subscribers. Y'all are already a third of the way there. What we're gonna be doing is rolling the comments. Y'all act like y'all forgot. Today, we're gonna be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Doki Doki. Now, I don't know what's going on here. I heard it's a throwback game. Everybody on my other channel been telling me to play it here. Why? All I see is a bunch of little anime girls. Now they messing with me because I booted up and they're giving me warnings. So real quick, let me go ahead and give you these warnings because I done missed what it said. It said something about kids. It's not, look, if you're disturbed, if you're anxious or depressed, this game is not for you. Maybe catch the next videos or something. It's a serious thing. 1-800-273-8255. You already know the digit. We're gonna get into this game. You agree that you're at least 13 and you consent to exposure of highly disturbing content. Oh, it's about to be like that. I thought this was a little anime game. Why are all these warnings here? I feel like I've seen this game a long time ago. Hold on. Hey. Hey, ooh, they came in with that flute. Let me stop. What? My ashy ass hands, bruh. All right, let's get into this game, man. Doki Doki Literature Club. Let's see what it's talking about. I like the little jingle they got at the beginning though. That shit kind of, let's roll this fucking game up. Hey, I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air, like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Do I have to read all of this? Y'all can read, right? Y'all gonna make me read? They got like a setting I can make it so they talk to me. Is that a thing? Can they talk to me? I gotta read, huh? That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Okay, Sayori. You know the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. I feel you, King. Get away from him. I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I mean, that's a good friend. That's a good friend. She about to sneeze on me? Not on my face, bruh. Oh, okay, that was just the sound she was making. I thought she was like, huh? Huh? Look at her face. She looks like she's about to sneeze. Let's give it a buck. Y'all make that face, right? She overslept. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. That's me. Should I make voices? I guess I should make voices. Is that weird to make a voice? Then I have to do it for every character. It would be, all right, let's do voices. Fuck it. Let's do voices, man. God damn it. You say that like you were just thinking about ignoring me. My voice is too deep for this. That's mean, Holiest. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. I feel that, bro. You don't want folks to get the wrong idea. You got your girl at home. She gonna be mad. She gonna be like, I hear rumors going around. You smashing Sayori. Like, what's going on with that? What's up with that? And now you got to explain to your girl what's going on. Cause she want to act funny and run up to you on the street. Like, come on, man. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. This is as high as I'm going. I can't do all of this extra. Come on, let's be real. Like, I mean, I could, but like, come on. I guess you didn't have it in you to be mean to me if you want to. I can't do that for, like, I don't know how long this game is. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Holiest. Oh, I said that too deep. By the way, Holiest. I can do that. Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. And that's facts. I like to go home to the crib and I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. That's a good man right there. Games and anime. That's the way to go. I was talking about how worried I am. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Not a NEET. I'm gonna have to Google that. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. All right. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Why she on bro like that, man? Why she on me like that? Back up. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Bro's something, it's just simpler. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. Facts. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. You know what? Honestly, that's a solid choice. If you don't want to join nothing and you're interested in anime, I ain't gonna lie, anime folks who was weird as hell in high school. The folks in the anime club, if you was part of that, you was just part of that. I apologize. You was weird. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you sitting here and spacing out. So I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. So this is where we begin. This is where it all starts. Doki Doki, Sayori, literature club. So Doki Doki must be the president. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. I mean, that's a good reason. She was the first person to show interest after the one who proposed the club. She inherited the title vice president. That's kind of the heat. My interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Facts. She just wanted me to join a club. Why all of a sudden it's got to be the one she want me to join? See, this is the problem. This is y'all's problem. Do your own thing. You be letting people point you all in whichever direction they want you to be in. Think for yourself. This is all that matters right here. This is what's in here. I kind of told the club yesterday I'd bring in a new member. Oh, and she just, now all of a sudden it's got to be me. Don't make promises you can't keep. Facts, Holiest. You let her know. We ain't going in that club. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Yes, let's go. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. And I would do it for real too. If she would have said, what's her face was making cupcakes, I'm gonna be there. It's as simple as that. I'm gonna be there. Come on. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. a section of the school I rarely visit being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Thank you, girl one. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. I can tell her little annoying ass. She's gonna end up crushing on me. That's how it always starts. It's always the mean ones, but then they be feeling you. You know what I'm saying? Then they be feeling you. But then you be feeling her over here, you know what I'm saying? So you be feeling her, and now she being mean to you, flirtatiously, because she be feeling you for real. And she don't want nothing to do with you for real. And then your homegirl also kind of got a crush on you. That's why she wants you to be there and shit. It is what this is how shit moves, bro. So we gonna see what happens. Holiest, what a nice surprise. I don't even know you, girl 3. Who is that? Now, where she come from? Why? Where the homies at? You know what I'm saying? I mean, ain't nothing wrong with being in the club with a whole bunch of good looking ladies, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to the club. Okay, I get it. We got options. I got options. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Do your thing, Holiest. This is your time to shine. This is your time to shine, Holiest. What are you doing? What are you talking about? Let's get it. We in the club. We in the club. What are you looking at? Are we looking at her? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki? Oh, she's the one that made the cupcakes. Oh yeah, she gonna be feeling me for real. She made me cupcakes. She knew I was coming, bro. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. So this is our first time meeting her. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made the cupcakes according to Sayori. See, I remember that. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Okay, that's her right there. She's the smartest. Okay, that's Yuri. Don't say things like that. She got a mean stutter. That's crazy. Why they put that mean ass stutter on her like that? Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Holiest. Oh, what is this, an old fling? She's too smiley for it to be an old fling. Who this gonna be? This is a cousin, a sister? Monika smiles sweetly. Oh no, she's looking at me a little bit different. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class. Oh, okay, we're just classmates. Monika was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, and athletic. We sound like we got a little crush already. That's the one we on? I thought we was gonna slide on Yuri. I'm gonna start. If they give me the option, I'm sliding on Yuri, bro. Let's get it. She's completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monika. I don't know why they keep throwing these stutters on here, bro. I don't know how I'm supposed to read these. I need water if I'm gonna be playing a game like this. God damn. Come sit down, Holiest. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monika. Do I get to choose? I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Let her fucking know, Natsuki. Sorry, I got a little too excited. There you go. There's that energy she was talking about. How about I make some tea? Go ahead, Yuri. You need a tea bag? Stop it. Stop it. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Okay, that's where we go. We don't go next to Monika, even though we know she's the one that won us, and we want her because she kind of, you know what I'm saying? We sit next to our friend. It makes sense. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? She's so happy to get these cupcakes going, man. Let's get some cupcakes, man. Ta-da! Ooh, ah. That should remind me of that, ooh, ah. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. Can we see them? Can I see the cupcakes? So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already has managed to get icing on her face. Let me get that. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. It do be kind of hard. You be opening that bitch. You be like, damn, okay. Icing a little thick on this side, no sprinkles on that side. You really got to find the best way to do it. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? She mad, bruh. She wanna know if I like it, for real. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. Oh, she threw the... I look fucking stupid. I can imagine somebody moving like that in real life, bro. It's crazy. But not for, you know, you, dummy. All right. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. My neck is tight as hell. I must have been sleeping weird. Damn. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Oh yeah, Yuri went to get some tea. We get to wash down the cupcakes. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? We are in the literature club. Ah, I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Okay, that's what I was looking forward to. Hey, that's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure to make you feel right at home, all right? As president of the literature club, it's my duty. I should get some glasses for this. It's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. She doesn't have glasses on, but you know how literature club. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Go ahead, Monica. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. That's true. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining. So I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So Holiest, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, perfect answer, bro. That's all you gotta say. You're an anime fan, you like manga, you like games, manga is the way to go, because that's still reading, bro. That's literature of the Japanese variety. Come on. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Tell me she read manga too, bro. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. She reads manga, bro. I don't know why she acting like that. Just say it. It's us. It's just us three. Just say it. Not much of a reader, I guess. I said I read manga. I ain't reading all of a sudden. That can change. Ooh, I got game. You got any recommendations that you need me to read, girl? We can read it together. You know what I'm saying? We can start up. Like you've been wanting to read this book for the last 3 months. Let's read it at the same time. I'll get it. We can talk about chapters. I'll text you what page I ended on. You know what I'm saying? Call me when you're done. Where's the game at, Holiest? What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. What is she trying to put me in the sunken place? Dink. Dink. I've seen Get Out. You can't get me. She can't get me. I've seen a movie. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. I like that. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. And that's manga, right? She's talking about isekai. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. What, you zone out? She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. I respect that. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories within deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? That's facts. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. That's actually my favorite thing to read too. Horror is mystery, man. I read a good horror book once. I desperately grabbed something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. She wants to see my reaction. She like, does he hate horror? What's he thinking? Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? I don't know why I do the voices sometimes. It's just how I feel. Damn, I'm gonna need me some goddamn water, let me tell you. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Go ahead, Sayori. You trying to slide, bro? That's all you. I got Yori. Ooh. And I chose the right club, y'all. Sayori Sidles. Is that a word? Or did they mess that up? Let me look that up. Now there's no way that's a word. Up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. A not very confident writer yet. I can't read. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oop. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. Let me write a poem. What should I write? On a beautiful summer night, and below all the stars, there was a simple man who liked to drive cars. Thank you. Thank you. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Holiest? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Damn, they do look mad sad. But I'm sorry, I thought. Holiest. You all? I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Bro's not thinking with his head up here, bro. That's all I'm saying. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Let's get it. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. They got so excited. Yay, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Holiest, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Oli, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Might as well. That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls, Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Okay, all right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. All right. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. So we know. Oh my. Wait, this is the first word I see, bro. So I know that Yuri likes horror. I know that Natsuki likes cute. I don't remember what she likes. But if we're going with horror, we got to go with some horrifying words. Okay. Yes, sir. She's liking it. She's liking it. We go disoriented. Broken. Oh, that's her. Damn it. Shit. She likes passion. Damn it. Unstable. Yeah. Cage. Yes. Depression. No. Wrong person. Despise. Yes. We're winning. We're winning. She jumps every time we choose something. Scars. Damn it. Agonizing. Grief. Damn it. Nibble. Oh fuck. Disarray. Pain. Graveyard. It's hard. I keep going back and forth between these two. I can't find the naughty words. The horror word. What the heck is entropy? Entropy. Nice. It's our last chance to make sure it's her. Hopeless. Inferno. That sounds horrifying. Yes. All right. It looks like we did good. It looks like we did good. It looks like we got Yori. Yori is who we're shooting for. Remember that. Hi again, Holiest. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Holiest. Yeah, don't even trip. You're gonna like my poem. You're gonna like my poem. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sorry, you told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Is that a threat? Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. I knew she liked manga too. That's why she looked at us earlier. Remember, she said they looked out the corner of her eye and looked like she wanted to say something. That's why I knew she was in the manga too. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. That's what I was saying, Natsuki. I'm with her on this. Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Holiest always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning, my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Oop. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Ooh, stop. You're trying to be friends? I already told you I'm cool with being friends. How come? You and Holiest can become good friends too. That's what I'm saying. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting nothing in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. All right. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. Now you gotta read that. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. See, that's what I was saying earlier. Y'all can't tell me you Holiest don't know how to slide. Y'all can't tell me Holiest don't. Even though she had to do it. See, even in that situation, it would have already been done with. We already been texting about books and shit, but that's on him. That's fine. It's fine. It's what he wanted to do. This is, how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, facts. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Well, they changed up the music. Ooh, hold on. Hey. Ooh. Come on. Bring the triangles in. This should go hard. Let's get Yuri. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face even deeper into the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason she wanted to talk. This is what I tried to tell y'all, chat. This is what I tried to tell y'all. If she's into reading, that's the best way to her heart, bro. That's it. Just curious how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... Oh, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down, and as long as when we're done, you putting it down. Stop. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister, but as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart. That's kinda dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Aha. Imagine fucking Yuri doing that. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Holiest? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. No, we didn't, buddy. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that these kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil. That's true. But because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Is she talking about Madara, bro? She reading Naruto. She gave us Naruto. That strange eye that we saw in the book, was that the infinite Tsukiyomi? That's gotta be it. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I'm talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club. Yeah, facts. We're like, what I'm gonna do? Shut up. Stop talking about them books in this literature. Like, shut up. Holiest? Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri as we making moves. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. All right. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. What is she doing, bro? Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Go ahead and say I'm sorry. Say I'm sorry again. How did I know, bro? How did I know? I mean... Aha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then I hold my book more between the two of them. We are making our moves, buddy. We are here. This is the time. We done slid the desk together. We got the book. We about to be heads together. Reading. What do you think about that part? I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Might as well go ahead. You know what I'm saying? It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. She can turn the page. Here. Ooh, come on, we on here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book open between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracted me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face. She's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. Oh, she's looking at us. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Oh, she's smiling now. It's probably the least I can do. She called me stupid. She said, you slow ass mug, hurry up so we can flip the page. Because you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asked me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Ooh. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. This is like a football game, bro. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things she says and does, like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment, but Holiest, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I didn't really know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess it's more meant that it's kind of cute. Ah, what are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. She's blocking, bro. We was right there. We was at the climax of the whole thing. What do you mean it's kind of cute? Like, I mean, that's you kind of cute, girl. What do we got going on here? Slide the digits. Here's the phone number. They got Holiest on the back. You know why? They say Holiest on the back because that's who I am, buddy. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that all right, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. All right. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Ooh. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. All right. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Oh, I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Oh shit, we on it. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Huh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? That's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thoughts as her demeanor totally changes. Just like Yuri from Spy Family, right? That's her name, right? Yuri? Same thing, right? When she gets focused, she be on top of it. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining sheet light to have withstood the test of time. the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I want to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts? Woohoo? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Holiest. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Huh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Holiest. For me. That's right. Me too. Do I gotta show somebody else? I can't skip. I gotta talk to these other folks. I don't really want to, man. Next. This is a good poem, Holiest. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you... excuse me. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really just happy you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Holiest. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something only real good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay. Ow. Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Alright. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. It's a good breakfast. I mean, you could leave the carbs out of it, but I guess it's fine. Carbs are a good way to start the day. Hey, even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. True. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Now let's go Natsuki next. We'll save the president for last. Holiest, if you're not gonna take this club serious, then go home. What? Harsh? You expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? No way she's on my ass like that, bro. We're gonna have to cook her ass up. It's time. Rev up them fryers. Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but I did put an effort. Like, you can't just, this is my first time doing this. You can't be talking shit like this. Or square up if you got something to say. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Oh, got her ass. Got her ass. You don't know what to say. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. I like the childish, how it changed to like childish music. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. But that's about it. That's about it. And that's about it. Oh yes, I'm out of this bitch. Off of your dome and off of your click. Off of your click. Oh yes, I'm out of this bitch. Out of this bitch. Out of this bitch. Go ahead. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. I like that. Like in this poem, I think everyone around you doing great things can be really disheartening. I feel that. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. True. You gotta really cook it up. I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. True. I guess I went more into it than I realized. I messed it up because I started rhyming on it. That's on me. I started rapping and I rhymed on it, so I messed up the whole flow of the poem. That's on me, man. I'm not supposed to add on to other people's expression. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. All right. President for last. Hi, Holiest, having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions like new activities or anything we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring them up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha ha. Don't worry, Holiest. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all need to get past soon. True. I handed Monica my poem. Great job, Holiest. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. That'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. That's true. Live your own life. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. We want Yuri though, you know what I mean? I'm trying to slide on Yuri though. She laughing at? Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Yeah. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Oh, she got a scroll bar on hers, bro. So what kind of poem is that? It's on a sheet of paper with a scroll bar? Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late, my retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright, it was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Thank you. I know if you hear my ashy ass thumbs in the mic. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Like Nicki Minaj. I just had an epiphany. I should have went to Tiffany's. I think that was Nicki, right? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. That's true. Move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice. Good advice. Much love. Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. Spin the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Damn, Yuri, you're messing up. We all had a bond here. You're throwing it off. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Damn. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Holiest did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. What's she about to say, bros? Only one thing I know comes after an N. No way she about to call her what I think she about to call her. And Holiest liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. The music stopped. It's about to get real. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Eh? Oh, it got mad goofy. Never mind. I thought I was about to get serious. That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Holiest appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Oh, she on her ass. Oh, she on her ass. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Holiest started showing up. She trying to say she's stuffing them jokers. Uh-oh. Natsuki? That's a little... This doesn't involve you. Oh, they on her ass now. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Holiest. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, this wouldn't happen in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Holiest. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning them most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Holiest? Well, they're not gonna make me choose, right? I'm out of this. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Facts. Whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Do I gotta choose one? I mean, I'm feeling Yuri, you know what I mean? Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri, huh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm really sorry. Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well. If you just told her how you felt, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? She loved this N-word, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Whatever she's trying to express here, I don't know if I'm feeling that. Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches up her own poem and storms out. On her way out, she crumbles up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at the desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything all right? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Holiest, you're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, huh? What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm gonna go make some tea. Good idea. She's talking about stuffing them things. Make enough for more than one person, alright? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Boys, how about you? I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everybody. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Holiest! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. Holiest, it's nice that I get to spend more time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Ahaha. Every day is going to be so much fun. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? About to get some clappers. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, let's do this. All right, let's do our poem. Let's see what we got. What's scary stuff? She likes scary stuff. Let's go graveyard. Nice. Okay. Determination. She likes big words. Determination. Nice. We're gonna go essence. Nice. Let's go disaster. Frightening. Massacre. Explode. Misery. Damn it. I messed up. Ah, shit. Let's go sensation. Death. Damn it. See, every time I choose like a word like suicide, death, scars, old girl over there, Sayori, be jumping up. And why isn't Monica here? We got Yuri, Sayori, and Natsuki. What if I wanted to impress Monica? Then what? Let's go heartbeat. Damn it. Uncontrollable. Intellectual. Agonizing. Starting to get her horror. Aura. I'm starting to get her misfortune. Damn it. What's good with Sayori? What's she going through, bro? Tenacious. Unrequited. Damn it. Passion? Damn it. I mean, I think we got mostly old girl. But listen, I don't know why they had the warning at the beginning. This game seems mad chill. I'm just reading. So I don't really understand what's popping, but yeah, I mean, a lot of y'all been telling me to play this. I guess y'all want to hear me read. I don't know. This will be the end of the first episode. I'm tired of reading. My voice is getting a little bit, I'm sure y'all can tell. My voice is getting a little bit, water's not helping anymore. I've been reading for about an hour and a half now. So, you know, I appreciate y'all for watching. If y'all want to see more of this, make sure y'all like, subscribe, PS5 giveaway. Much love to y'all for watching. I'm gonna catch y'all on the next episode. More is definitely coming. Obviously, I didn't sit here and read it for an hour and a half, but make sure y'all like it if y'all want to see it, because I'm gonna do it. But if later.